Imagine you are a soldier in battle. Your best comrade is shot dead. You jump out of the trench without hesitation, charging at the enemy to avenge your friend. Gunshots keep coming from the enemy trenches, but none seem to be aimed at you. The enemy continues to fire heavily at your trench. When you reach the enemy trench, you find it empty, with only rifles tied to water buckets, firing automatically. What would you think? This really happened during the Gallipoli campaign in 1915 to Anzac. Soldiers loaded their rifles and fixed them in a shooting position with sandbags. They placed a water-filled can on top, punched a small hole at the bottom to let water drip slowly, and tied a string to the rifle's trigger. As the water dripped into the container below, it eventually pulled the trigger. The Turkish army believed the enemy was still defending the trench. But in fact, the Anzac troops had quietly withdrawn, leaving behind their drip rifles to keep firing. Additionally, Vietnamese soldiers would carry a backpack full of explosives and bury themselves underground. Their comrades would cover their heads with branches, helping them hide for several days. They did this because they knew the U.S. troops would pass through the area in 3 days. When the Americans approached, the soldier would detonate the explosives, killing himself along with the U.S. soldiers. Sometimes, when a soldier stepped on a hidden wire, it triggered the bomb's detonator, causing an explosion. Inside this bomb, there was a chicken. During the Cold War, the British wanted to defend Germany. They planned to place bombs underground, but the weather was extremely cold, and buried bombs would freeze and become unusable. Therefore, they put a chicken inside to keep the bomb warm so it would not freeze. During World War II, a pilot was on a night mission when he was suddenly chased by a glowing ball of fire that followed him. At first, he thought it was an enemy bomb, but no matter how he flew, he couldn't shake it off. Later, scientists believed the lights were emitted from the aircraft's wings, but the truth remains a mystery to this day.